So the big question is this. Why well-being conscious women just like us who want to live healthy and happy life are constantly feeling vulnerable like, what if I get attacked? And so many people who teach self-defense are tough men or martial artists who don't seem to understand what women really go through every day. How can we feel safer and be more confident in our personal safety? That is the question, and this channel gives you the answer. My name is KINKO Hamilton, and welcome to Rise Up Against Violence.
Hi, my name is KINKO Hamilton, and welcome to the show. I am so excited you're here. In this episode, I just wanted to quickly introduce myself and also share with you why I started this show. Once again, I'm KINKO and born and raised in Japan. I went to school in Sydney, Australia, and now I've been living in the United States almost 20 years. So, the reason why I started this show is this: I wanted to make a world a safer place. I grew up in fear, and I see there's so many people, especially women and children, who are still living in fear, and I wanted to change that. I started practicing martial arts as soon as my second son was born. Unlike everybody who starts young, I started late. But I loved it. So I literally practiced 5 to 7 days a week, 2 hours a day. Had bruises everywhere, and I felt like I was wearing the medals. I'm doing this, and I feel stronger every day. I absolutely love it. However, when I got concussion, I realized that what I was doing wasn't serving me. I started practicing martial arts to be ready or prepare myself just in case something bad happens to me or my children, to protect myself and protect my family. But I realized that I was far from it. I was not in the position or condition to do so. That event and other bone bruises and broken bones uh, forced me, or I should say, led me to rethink self-defense. And I realized that practicing martial arts isn't as same as practicing self-defense. There's a huge gap between mainstream self-defense and women's self-defense. Many people say, oh, there's no difference between men's self-defense and women's self-defense. Yes, there is. And this is something the man would never understand, and that's totally okay. This is not man bashing. I'm married to a man of love of my life and have 2 boys. This is not a man bashing, but I'm saying, for example, like if you go to date, right? Like blind date or somebody, your friend introduced me to, try to hook you up with somebody. Like all I can think of, or women think of, is what if this guy's a weirdo? What if this guy's do this? Da da da. Da. And you make sure to tell your friends or family who you're gonna be meeting, if it's blind date, where you're gonna be at, what time, right? All that kind of stuff. Whereas men is thinking about if she's gonna be fat, she's gonna be good looking. It's a completely different level of awareness when it comes to safety. And I was telling my husband about it, and he was like, really? Like women think about that? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. And I thank God for men who don't have to think that way. But women, we are trained to think that way culturally, right? No matter what culture you grew up with, I'm sure there's a difference, but we are trained to be agreeable, kind, gentle, like empowered, like protective, and don't think bad about anybody. Just smile and flash off if possible, right? Let's face it, those things would definitely put us in danger. And I'm not saying you have to be a nasty person, no, but we have to understand and get the tools and skills that we need to really protect ourselves, to have healthier, happier, and blissful lives, right? So that's why I started this show, to really increase an awareness of importance of the self-defense, and also how to do self-defense, condition of the self-defense, and quality of self-defense. Why there's a gap between men's self-defense and women's self-defense? Well, I should say mainstream self-defense and women's self-defense. Because majority of violent crime is committed by men against men, right? Hence, the bar fights or, parking thing or all that, right? However, women, we experience violence in different way. We experience violence physically, of course, unfortunately, but also emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually. So many different angles we're exposed to, yet we are trained to ignore them. Not only us, everybody is. That's why I wanted to start a show to really open up our eyes, everybody's eyes, and make the world a safer place. Because this is not the level of violence that we can no longer tolerate. Our children are in danger. Human trafficking is off the chart. Kids are exploited in front of your eyes, parents' eyes, without us even knowing about it, and just unreal. And this must change. I invite you to subscribe, get notification for every new episode we publish, and share with your friends, please. I'm going to interview the experts, instructors, teachers, coaches, and those who qualify to help you no matter where you are. We must raise the bar. We must unite and we must educate ourselves to be the change that we want to see in the world. We have to lead the way by educating ourselves. So I love you to use this channel as your resource and make the world a safer place. So welcome to the show, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Would you like to get the advices from the world's top self-defense experts? If so, go and get your pass from www.womensselfdefensesummit.com.